the Vikings. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 33-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion, heading left. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That's caught by Chandler.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's second and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. throwing now. Daniel. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flag for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, here is Eckler.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
That is not going to do it. Trying to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. 1 quarter down in this. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it. He gets free. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Washington. And Greg, so frustrating for the receiver. With the catch, ready to gain some yards. Instead, it goes back the other way, and the defense comes away with a touchdown.
Yeah, catching the ball, Mike, is just step one of the process. After you catch it, you have to put it away and become a ball carrier. And that's where ball security kicks in. In this case, he makes a nice catch, tries to get his eyes downfield to run. They're able to knock the ball out. That leads to the turnover, which leads to 6 points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy taking this one downfield for Hopkinson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
50 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. T.J. Hopkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be taken down.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your...
And he will get into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. Now McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Vikings are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Now Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. And in motion is Brown. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's into the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They run it once more with Jones. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Now a handoff. Jones. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. On the ground now with Jones. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. To the air, on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Reichard out now, following the touchdown. as he kicks this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Commanders take over first down at their own 19-yard line.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commander's first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend it.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead. So, here's Seibert. Made the field goal a moment ago. And now we'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Jones. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Jones again the ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They are